Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor's sideline, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. These guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales.
Entering
These guys
play,
ready to feed off the
play
energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Kickoff middle.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Entering play
like
call,
this guy.
coach
And the reason I
suggestions.
do,
There
he
are
tends
7
to stand an even
categories.
keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. His throw incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
Corner,
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
RPO, straight tack, zone drop, safety depth option, safety width option is set to pinch. Substitution. WT substrat defensive tackle option is set to normal. Coach suggestions. There are 7 cover 1 hole.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now here's Young. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. That was a safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Third down, Young from the gun. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And that is incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, He couldn't hang on to the pass.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 4 yards the gain,
Entering
and it'll
play
bring
call,
up the 3rd
coach
down.
suggestions. There
This
are 7
defense for the Bills
categories.
very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Young now. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth this salt yet that ever admits to worrying
Entering
about
play
man
call,
coverage.
coach
How about the play
suggestions.
there,
There are
breaking
7
that pass up?
categories.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And what a first half of the season he's had.
Entering play
passing
call,
yards
coach
to this
suggestions.
Point. It's been a tough man to
HB
slow
dive.
down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Entering play call,
we talk about
base.
potential unbeaten
Coaching,
seasons a lot.
there are
It
2.
feels like
Keep
every year at
pass
some point in
catching,
the season we
tempo
talk about
adjustment
that. But this
option
is
is
one
set
of
to
those games where
normal.
if you're unbeaten,
Keep pass
you gotta be
catching
careful.
option
You
is
can't
set to
take this one
balance.
too lightly.
You're exactly right about
Substitution,
that, and by rights,
coaching.
this should be a cakewalk.
Keep pass
Almost
catching,
a week
intermediate
off. Let the
pass
starters
catching
run up the
option is
score in
set
the
to
first half.
balance.
Backups get to
Coach
play in the second.
suggests
But
empty
you and I
slot
both know
under.
that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Quick slant to Shakir.
Entering play call,
The result,
coach
only 4
suggestions.
yards
There
there
are
on the
8.
play.
Here, Zillow.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Player, there are 8.
You
James
look at this
Kakaya.
Carolina defense.
James
This unit,
Kakaya.
they
MTN.
struggled a little
Oscar
bit against the pass, ranked number
MTN
21 in the
Lura.
league.
They
AHB
spent the week
dive.
in practice, and we know our rating's
MTN
not that
AHB
great.
zone.
And we know
AHB
we're facing the
dive.
#1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And he is going to have the Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bills.
The Bills
Entering
at
play
6-0.
call,
What a
player,
start
there
to
are
the
8
season
categories.
for them.
You
They
have
come
7
in with fresh
options.
legs.
James
They got the extra
Kakaya,
time off
Chris
thanks to an
Love.
early season open week.
And usually your hope
Chris
is that your
Love, fixed
open
by
week
3
comes a little bit
pitches.
later in the year.
Bench.
But when you get a chance, get your fresh
Gus
legs back,
Cross.
you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Allen.
Finding Shakir across the formation.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage,
Entering play
totals,
call,
numbers, the
player,
whole deal.
Khalil
And let's face it,
Shakir.
all of them, they all want to be
Dawson
number
Knox.
1.
Luke McCaffrey. Hail Mary. Mills slot option. Stretch alert bubble. Padu. Goalpost.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage.
Entering play call, player, Ray Davis, Luke McCaffrey, Ray, Josh Allen, James Cook, James Cook, MT, Busprint HB, inside zone split.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, caught. And down inside the 40.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories, you have 7 options, James Cook is selected.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to
James
and
Cook,
put you back in a good
MTNH,
situation.
Sprint, inside zone split.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They run it again with Cook. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field.
Entering play call, coach suggest pick FGK flip pass, field goal 56 yards, player, there are 8 categories. Chris Love,
the extra speed allowed for great
Chris
penetration
Love,
as they
6
stuffed that
spike
one by the line of
pitches,
scrimmage.
6 spike, post cross.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories, you have 6 options, Chris Love is selected. Chris Love, 6 spike pitches, bench, verticals, empty and smash Y shake. Verticals.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now Allen. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
There are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Chris Love is selected.
Game plan against this guy because
Callum Shakir, Dawson Knox, Luke McCaffrey, Ray Davis, Josh Allen, James Cook.
Yeah, those plays,
James,
those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really
inside
how he
zone
can hurt
split.
you.
AHD dive.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories. Chris Love, James Cook, James, empty, Sprint HB, inside zone split.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
On for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Gets around him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season.
Entering
right there
play
in the
call,
mix for
coach
NFL leaders
suggestions.
in
There
rushing.
are 7 categories.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. And Owen caught it up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the
Entering
fumble
play
that
call,
didn't go too
coach
far away from him.
suggestions.
And the way the
There are
football
7
is shaped,
categories.
it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job
Entering
staying
play
in their
call,
proper
coach
places and not
suggestions.
allowing any
There are
lanes to
7
open up.
categories.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young to throw it. That one complete to the gap. And they work this well upfield across
Entering
the
play
45.
call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Young off the play fake. Caught out right by Renfro. And he goes
Entering
out of
play
bounds.
call,
It looks like
coach
right at the
suggestions.
50.
There are 7 categories.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Young now from the 50. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. And Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Entering
that should have
play
been done in
call,
Big Sky
coach
Country, all right? Speed
suggestions.
limits
There are
out
7
there, and
categories.
off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Entering play call, special teams.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Setting up the screen for Cook. Takes us up just short of the 30,
Entering
but he
play
was able to
call,
avoid that
player,
earlier
there are 8
tackle. Nice
categories.
move.
You have 7 options. James Kakaias, Chris Love.
And a really nice play call there to start
James
the drive,
Kakaias.
especially if you're a team that
James
has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield.
HB
You
flat.
come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit. They did.
dive.
Little screen
HB
pass,
zone.
backdoor
Sprint
them,
HB
and
flat.
that time
HB
looked well
slim.
for a solid gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Cook up the gut. Dances by him. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Entering play
Charles,
call,
they won last
player,
week
there
despite
are 8
him not running the
categories.
ball
You
well.
have
They
7
told us need to get him
options.
going.
James
Runs like that
Kakaias
help.
selected.
And they talked to us about
Chris
leaning on
Love.
him because, as you noted,
Khalil
last week they didn't
Shakir,
have
Dawson
to. Still
Knox,
won the ball game.
Luke
They leaned on other
McCaffrey,
people to give them the yardage that they
Hail
needed.
Mary,
But they
Bill
really
slot
want him to
option,
be that
Nesh,
guy, and that's what they're
punch
doing early in
levels,
this game.
Nesh.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Entering play call, you have 2. Entering franchise screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected. Instant call, view highlight, shout, soup, celebrate, stat, coaching. Pop-up, medical center is selected. Entering in, player name S. Brown. Player name L. McCaffrey. Position WR, injury type elbow. Injury length TBD. Injury length out for game. Injury length. Injury type. Position RED. Player name M. Hoped. Player name S. Brown. Position RT. Player name S. Player name M. Hierston. Player name D. Carter. Position injury type. Injury type. You have to enter. Entering play call. Player. There are 8. James Kakaiai. James, MTNA, Sprint HB, inside zone split.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's
Entering
exactly
play,
what happened.
Chris
A loss resulted.
Chris Love, fix spike 3, hitches. Bench. Curl flat.
3rd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards at the midway point. It's a first down.
And the Bills' first down.
Entering play call, player, Khalil Shakir,
Defense should be aware for that, right?
It should be aware, but it was so hard to
That's not easy.
because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Allen now looks to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
But this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A chance for us now to look at this Bills defense again. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little
Entering
bit.
play call,
And make sure
coach
that they don't start finger
suggestions.
pointing
There are
with each
7
other. Because
categories.
oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
Entering play call,
And
coach
he maybe makes it
suggestions.
back to the
There
line
are
of
7
scrimmage. That's it.
categories.
Gain of a yard.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The play fake, now Young. That's complete out right to the tight end Trimble.
Entering
He's able
play
to take it
call,
across
coach
midfield before
suggestions.
going
There
out
are
of
7
bounds.
categories.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Young. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play
Unfortunate
call,
time
coach
for the penalty there. That
suggestions. There are
cancels out
7
a positive play from
categories.
this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now Young. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Entering play
well
call,
executed there
coach
on 3rd down. And I
suggestions.
love
There
the
are 7
confidence that they had
categories.
to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Dancing away at the 30. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Ready. 50.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. Only able to gain a couple
Entering
there.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Young. Got a man, that's Liggett. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's already topped his receiving output for the week ago. We're just in the first quarter. That's a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200+ right now. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
For a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
At the Bills' 2-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. 60.
Again, it's Young. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hunter Renfrow from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go
Entering
ahead, put it
play
on
call,
and
coach
score a touchdown.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
York now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Hunter Renfrow who capped things off
Entering
with a
play
touchdown
call,
reception.
special teams.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to
Entering
erase
play
the
call,
memory of that
player,
interception they had the
James
last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through
Chris
this because even the best in the
Callum
game,
Shakir.
you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They start the drive with Cook. Able to slither by. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Buffalo.
Josh
Entering
Allen,
play
he says that he wants to
player,
continue to
Dawson
perfect
Knox.
executing the run-pass
Callum
option. Looked pretty
Shakir.
good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Here's Allen to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown. breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Well, last game he had 2 sacks.
Entering
Got
play
another
call,
one here,
player,
picked up
there
right where
are
he
8
left off.
categories. Callum Shakir. Coach suggest MTNHB choice. Mesh HBCG. Empty slot under.
What we've seen so far.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Shakir holds it in.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, empty and curls.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there.
Entering play, pick punt off tackle.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football.
Entering play
As
call,
they get set
coach
to start their drive with a
there are
1st
7
and 10.
categories.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
Entering
big article
play
in the
call,
paper this
coach
morning about them
suggestions,
stringing
there are
possessions
7
together for consecutive
categories.
touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Now it's 2nd and 10. Young. Renfro bringing it in over the middle.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7
And
categories.
it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Tampa 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young will set to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here we go. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. That is going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson.
There are 7
That's
categories.
exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
The tight end's going to be
categories.
able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well
Entering
dissected by
play
the
call,
offense here in
coach
the first half.
suggestions. There are
After
7
that possession,
categories.
now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Entering play call,
And he's put together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put
Entering
your team
play
in some
call,
jeopardy?
MTNAHB plunge, combat slide. Player, there are James Kapai, James AHB slips, AHB slip screen, MTNAHB cross screen, AHB draw.
2nd down and 3. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Entering play call, player,
very
there
fond
are
of saying
Chris
you've
Love,
got to meet force with force.
James
And on a short
Kapai,
yardage running play,
James
that's what you're going
AHB
to
slip
encounter.
screen,
And how about them picking up the first
AHB
down on
slip
that one?
screen, MTN shock HB option, AHB slip screen.
Throwing now is Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you
Entering
definitely don't
play
want to throw
call,
it too late.
Chris
And that
Love,
way it's not formed perfectly.
Khalil
Got to
Shakir,
make sure you hit it just right.
Khalil curl combo, zone alert bubble. 4 verticals. Half fork wided. Zone alert bubble, 4 verticals.
2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up
Entering
off the
play
field
clock,
anyway.
tossing
So
nuts.
how happy was he to work his way
Khalil
back to the
Shakir,
quarterback to
toss
put him on the
Luke
ground?
Ray Day,
He's going to end up with a
Luke
nickname
McCaffrey,
after something
Luke
like that, some
Hail
big
Mary,
jelly or something
Bill
like
slot
that.
option, Nesh, punch levels, Padu, goalpost.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case,
Entering
when it
play clock,
arrived,
tick
it
punch,
wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And here's Brad Robbins now. calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says
Entering
exact
play
same
call,
thing when you
coach
start a drive
suggestions.
from
There
that
are
deep in your
7
own territory.
categories.
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Given 6 on the screen.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Because this is an obvious passing situation. Instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
3rd down and 6.
Here we go.
Now here's Young. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A give up the middle. Hubbard down to about the 32.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find
Entering
out who's a
play
tough
call,
guy, right?
coach
Who can stand
suggestions.
up and
There
make
are
a
7
play. It's only a 3-yard
categories.
run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Young. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
Why that
categories.
doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They go play action. Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Entering play call, you have to enter quick in view chat cell stats coaching pop-up medical center is selected. Entering injury report position RT player name S Brown position injury type ACL sprain injury length out for game Panther select injury type elbow bursitis position RG player name R Hunt player name J Horn position CB injury type broken finger. Injury length out for game. Injury length will return soon. Injury length. You have entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. DB Blitz 1.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work.
Entering
with the ball
play
in the
call,
air.
coach
Never
suggestions.
gave up,
There are 7
converged on his man,
categories.
and broke the play up.
Safe man right.
Cade York on now for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. York able to send this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half
Entering
lead.
play call,
Maybe we're too
special
early to worry
teams.
too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And here come the Bills. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Entering play call, player, coach suggest, ISO. High cross. Outside zone. AHP stretch alert smoke. Outside zone.
Looking to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to
Entering
start the
play
drive.
call,
You're
coach,
putting a lot of
double
pressure on your
slants.
quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Double slants. Double slants. Empty and switch wheel. Whip dig. Double slants.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Allen going to throw. Olave over the middle.
Entering play call, empty and fade back, 4 verticals, empty and speeded, recent, there are 8, 4 verticals, double slants.
And cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7
Entering
yards.
play call, goalpost, double slants.
Catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Allen now looks to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Call it a game.
Entering play call, racing, there, outside, double slants.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now Allen. Slant pass complete to Olave.
Entering play call, racing, there are 8 categories, you have 9 options, double slant, double
This has to
slants.
go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Allen. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a 1st down.
Entering play,
on this
double
drive that these two
slants.
have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And again, it's Allen. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
Entering play call, racing, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Double slants is selected.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first
Entering
down
play
as he's down
call,
at the
racing, there are 8
17-yard line.
categories. You have 9
That one good for
options.
7
Double
as this
slants
long
is
drive
selected.
continues and the chains
Coach
move again.
suggestions. Player,
When offense reads
James
blitz,
Kapai,
doesn't matter where it's coming
James,
from,
empty,
tight ends know that they become
inside
a big part of
zones,
the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Entering play call, recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9. Coach suggestions. Player, Cala, James Kapai, James Kap, MTNHB Talk, AHB Verlaw. MTNHB, AHB Verlaw.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone
Entering
their
play
way so
call,
far.
player,
This
there
could
are
be their
coach
chance to get
suggestion,
back into
recent,
it, but
double
it's got to
slants.
find a way to punch this
AHB
ball in.
Verlaw. Double slants. Double slants.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir.
Entering play call, recent,
but
there are
still,
8 inside
it's 3rd and
zones.
goal now.
Double slants.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Chris Olave, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the
Entering
target came
play
free.
call,
And his
coach
guy made a
suggestions.
nice
There are 8
catch. Just how you
categories. You
draw it
have
up in
15
practice, and
options.
then
Got
execute it in
event
the
is
game.
selected.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off
Entering
with a
play
touchdown.
call, normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at it.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Young now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. Just a gain of a couple there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do.
Head better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable
Entering
game.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
This 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Hubbard.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set
Entering
up a
play
3rd down
call,
and 2.
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Here we go. Blue 32.
Young working out of the gun.
Well, dropped out down to Hubbard.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And that's where the penalty occurred.
Ready, set.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
Young to throw it.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
Entering
action.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Young to throw it.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he'll be out of
Entering
bounds just
play
inside
call,
the
coach
25-yard
suggestions.
line.
There are 7 categories.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. It'll be Young again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Entering play call, coach
suggestions,
there are 7 categories.
The drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 15-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a
Entering
touchdown.
play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
To almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Entering play call, special teams. Return Whittle.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Nifty move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
Personnel, there are 8 categories. Coach suggest, curl flat, DDL did, boomerang miss traffic, string flood.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Entering play call, spot and go. YSAL. Player, there are 8. James Kapai, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Dawson Knox, Luke McCaffrey, Hail Mary, goalpost.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the
entering play clock. Ray David, Luke McCaffrey, Luke McCaffrey, Hail Mary,
They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early early on. The running game's been
Entering
working
play
well.
call,
The offensive
Ray
line has been
Davis.
pleased by that. The thought
Luke
process
McCaffrey.
there, catch those safeties
Coach
creeping up, trying to
suggestions
help against the
for
running
recent
game.
Ferrari.
They tried to hit them
Coach
over the top,
for verticals.
unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills passing game, get him down the field. They got another first down.
Recent Ferrari.
These are the types
Strum
of plays
flood
they're
for
going to need to hit on if
verticals.
they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
To the air, Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Entering play call, goalpost. For verticals. Goalpost.
A final shot before half for Allen. That's going to be caught. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half
Entering
will come
play
to a
call,
close.
recent Ferrari.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you
9
down to Orlando
options.
and our buddy
Goalpost
Scott
is
Hansen
selected.
with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And this is J.J. McCarthy, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Bijan Robinson. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. It's a catch and run of 86 yards. Touchdown. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears with the lead at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Entering play call, special teams. Return trap middle.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Entering play call, empty and out, throw combo. Recent Ferrari. First recent Ferrari categories HD Slam is selected.
They come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
They run again on first down. Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection
Entering
alive
play
so
call,
far.
recent Ferrari categories, coach suggestions, player, Eric, James Kapai, Chris Khalil Shakir, Cap Divide, Curl Flats, Spacing, WR Midstream, Spot and Go.
2nd and 9. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Entering play call, Dawson Lux. Coach suggestion, empty and slot, mesh spot, corner strike.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly is
Entering play call, coach suggestions, kick punt double release, recent Ferrari, HD Slim.
That you were trying to succeed with.
Corner strike.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
There are 6 categories.
In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Young. They'll find McMillan here. So the completion
Entering
for
play
6
call,
yards.
coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this
Entering
defense hasn't
play
played
call,
its best, but they're still right in this football
there are
game. If
7
they keep making plays
categories.
just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And there wasn't much room for
Entering
the big tight
play
end to do
call,
much after
coach
the
suggestions,
catch.
there are 7 categories.
A solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Young takes it on the sneak. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7
and instead of worrying
categories.
about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On play action, Young. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. T.J. Sanders in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback
Entering
and put
play
him on the
call,
ground.
coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Young. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Cade York on now for the field goal. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do.
Special
Maneuver yourself
teams.
into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See
Entering
if they
play
can pick
call,
themselves up off
PhD
the mat and do better this go-around.
Corner strike.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Throw left side complete. That's Cook.
Entering play call, Jason Ferrari categories include 6 options. Corner strike is selected. Empty and Florence screen.
Last week, when
Corner
you start
strike.
believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me,
they push him back 8 yards that time on second down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Entering plate, corner strike. Coach suggestions, slot fade, slot out. Shock H option. Verticals. Go DBL post, slot to book. 4 verticals, verticals.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
This is caught by McMillan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Entering play
on the
call,
run-pass
coach
option when he
suggestions.
decided
There
to
are
throw
7
it. Not a
categories.
quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a run with Hubbard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
No gain on the play.
I know the
Entering
speed is the
play
hallmark
call,
of today's
coach
NFL game,
suggestions.
but the
There
key
are
to good
7
rushing defense is
categories.
still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 runs in a row, but
Entering
only 2
play
yards
call,
to show
coach
for it.
suggestions.
This
There are
defense
7
against the run, by the way, they're
categories.
not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Young. Ooh, the juke. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Entering play call, coach
That's a gamer move
suggestions.
right
There
there.
are 7
Facing 3rd down,
categories.
steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further.
Entering
not
play
a lineman,
call,
but the
coach
tight end
suggestions.
instead
There
this
are
time,
7
drawing the holding call.
categories.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hubbard.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Entering play call, coach
rushing
suggestions. There are 7
That's what they
categories.
wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Come on, set. 30.
Hubbard again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. So it's the big left tackle
Entering
who gets
play
tagged
call,
with a
coach
hold.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right.
Here's Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
And Xavier Legette
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes
Entering
in
play
this ball
call,
game.
coach suggestions. There are 7
feeling their pain right
categories.
now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated, I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last half of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Entering play call, special teams.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game,
Entering
Charles. If
play
they're going to
call,
try to pull
inside
off an impressive
zone.
comeback,
Empty
it has to
flippage.
start right here,
Inside
right now.
zone.
Yeah, now they've got a final
Empty
chance to get out
flippage.
of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across
Entering
the
play
30-yard
call,
line.
coach suggestion. PhD Diverse Smith.
That'll
DVLD.
bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Allen to throw it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, paired that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Entering play call, 4 verticals. Double slant.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
And he pushed it right. It's no good.
Entering play call, normal. There are 3 categories. Kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well,
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
At their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
3rd and 2. Now here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Panther. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the
Entering
end zone,
play call,
throwing it,
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Young to throw it. Got a man. That
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Ready. 33, 10, go.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Down.
Again, it's Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
That'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Yellow.
Young takes it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Check white.
Young to throw it this time. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Big Mike.
Okay, ready?
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go.
To throw, Young. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
That's another Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Bottom line is that he is just
Entering
something
play
else as a
call,
runner
coach
because
suggestions,
there are not
there
many
are 7
QBs in this league
categories.
who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Come on, set. Red 38.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And able to get him down, but he does reach
Entering
the
play
5.
call, coach
Another
suggestions,
nice
there
game,
are 7
16 yards there and a
categories.
first down again.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very
Entering play
military to
call,
me.
coach
Very
suggestions,
precise,
there are 7
methodical is one of the words
categories.
you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Panthers.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for two and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Entering
Right now,
play call,
Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Olave holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the
entering
football, he's going to have a first down.
Switch, shock H option, corner strike.
To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be knocked away.
Entering play call, recent corner strike, corner DDLB, corner strike, corner strike.
He's able to knock that one
Coach
away.
suggestion, double slants, empty, double slants.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to have another first down as the
entering
tackle's
play
made
call,
at the
coach
Panthers 30.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. MTNC spot selected.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision.
Entering
Just
play
leave it
call,
inside. Nice steady gain.
power no. T attack. Recent, there are 8. First, recent, shock H op, 26. Empty flex with shock H option.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
You have to op, resume, coaching. Pop-up medical center is selected. Player name S. Brown. Player name Mo Torrance. Position RG. Injury type foot. Injury length TBD. You have to entering franchise screen. You have entering play call. Coach suggestions. Alert zero. Double slant. Empty. Double slants.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Allen. Finding McCaffrey on the slam. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Entering play inside MTN bench. Recent barrier double slants. Double slants.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Now Allen. Touchdown! Chris Olave. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Entering. You have to end up quit resume in call view super celebration stats pop players game stats. Entering first down score home 39-26. You have to entering play recent there are 8 cap 26 double slants.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Entering play call, kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Panthers set to take over.
Entering play
They won
call,
2 straight,
coach
and they lead this one as
suggestions. There
well
are
as they
7
come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Down.
Young now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Entering
he's gonna
play call,
lose
coach
yardage here.
suggestions. There are
So
7
it goes as a completed
categories.
pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Now Young. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Yellow. What?
Throwing, Young. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together.
Entering
the back
play call,
covering,
coach
no place to go with the
suggestions.
football.
There are 7
and the front,
categories.
terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession.
Entering play
pretty much
call,
unguardable
shockage
in that
option.
first half. You see the
Personnel,
numbers there as they try
play
to add
type,
to him here
concept,
in this third quarter.
formation, player, coach suggests, recent, shockage option.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace This drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Allen. Slant pass complete to Olave. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. To the air, Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Olave over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's a gain of 10.
Entering play call, double slants.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete.
Entering play call, Chris's Barrier, double slants.
Make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 8-yard line.
Allen gonna throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 8 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
They'll try and throw for him. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Entering play call, normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, he shifts past him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side. And now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Joey Bosa so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Young from the shotgun. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
10 yards.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So just 3 yards on the completion there.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Taking it about the 36. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
Entering play call, racing, parallel 8 cat, double slants.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Entering play call, racing, parallel 8 categories. You have 9 options. Double slants is
nice call
selected.
by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside,
Double
they
slants.
broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That has got McCaffrey open.
Entering play call, racing,
They get
double
6.
slants.
That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 2 yards
Entering
on the
play
pickup
call,
there.
go, the FGK flip pat, field goal 41 yards.
Got out of bounds. That's a
Recent
good thing,
parallel 8
but
cat,
still
double
short of the
slants.
first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
One final try here for Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man
Entering
complete.
play call,
And
racing,
they're working
parallel 8
inside the
categories.
15-yard
You
line
have 9
before it's all
options.
said and
Double
done.
slant,
That's
double
a 4th
slants.
down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. That's Olave bringing in another one.
Entering play call, racing. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Double slants is selected.
Getting 7 on the play, and it'll be
Coach
2nd down.
suggestions. Player. James Kapai. Empty. Sprint HB. Inside zone split.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to
play
1st
call.
and goal.
Player.
This
There
has
are
been
8
an up and down,
Chris
back and
Alon.
forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive
James
took a
Kapai.
little bit of the wind out of their sails,
James
kind of settled
empty.
things down a little bit.
Inside zone split.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Cook. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because you had the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back
Entering
out onto
play
the
call,
field.
coach
Now, the bad news
suggestions.
for
There
them,
are
they've
7
seen that cushion they
categories.
once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Left.
Now here's Young. They'll find McMillan here. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Panthers first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Black 40.
Option right, Young. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, 14 yards. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end,
Entering
so they
play
knew they were
call,
time getting
coach
short.
suggestions.
They had to put
There are
something
7
together
categories.
here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run.
Entering play call, special teams.
Sam Martin.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this
Entering
offense
play
with how well
call,
they've played.
James
But he's one of them.
Coach
He's been
suggestion,
spectacular so
recent
far.
Douglas
I'd say he'd be
Lance.
the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
Entering play call, recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9
Give him
options.
13 yards on the
Douglas
opening play of
Lance.
the drive and also give him a first down.
First down.
Allen now looks to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The
Entering
medical
play
staff will
inside
attend
zones.
to him, and
Douglas
we will
Lance.
step aside. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Fighting McCaffrey on the slant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. Player, James Kupai. James M. Sprint HD. Inside zone split.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Entering play call, player. There are 8 categories. You have 7 options. James Kupai is selected. James, MT, Sprint HD, inside zone split.
Here's Cook again. Gets by him at the 25. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Entering play call, player. There are 8 categories. You have 7 options. James Kapaya is selected.
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that.
James
so when they
empty
do,
and
they go back to their huddle
inside zone
their
split.
steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 5. Cook up the gut. And not much.
Entering play call, player. There are 8. Chris Love. Coach suggests recent double slants.
All game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Bills first down.
Entering play call, Grayson. There are 8. Inside zone split.
What you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Inside
that's
zone
exactly
split.
the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9. Handoff comes to Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line,
Entering
isn't it?
play
Because
call,
sometimes
inside
if
zone
you get
split.
success,
Inside
you just
zone
keep pounding
split.
away.
Personnel.
No
There
success
are
there.
8
They rallied
recent.
quickly
There
on the
double
defensive end.
slants.
Here's 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Bills have regained the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee
Entering play
Volunteers,
call,
and that
coach
was a big reason
suggestions.
why
There
my
are
team
8
lost.
categories.
Like you
You
still
have
harbor
15
some pain
options.
from that
Candidate
game.
is
You know,
selected.
we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
46.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties. And when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield
there are 7
and shut
categories.
it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Now Young. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Entering
right now,
play call,
to a one-score lead, Charles, and I
Douglas
think
Lance.
operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, it may seem a little
Entering play
unorthodox to
call,
some people.
recent.
Got the
There are
lead,
8
fourth
categories.
quarter, yet he's still
Coach
firing
suggestion.
away. I think he
Player.
believes
There
that's the
are
best way to
James
go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot
James
of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Entering
So
play
they
call,
cite the right
Chris
guard
Love.
this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different
James
assignments you can have in that position, and
empty
sometimes
pass
you might just be a step too
inside
late
zone
and
split.
have to grab and hold on.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
Entering play call, player,
We'll be
there
back
are
after
coach
this.
suggestions, recent, inside zones, inside zones, inside zone, inside zones, personnel, there are recent, inside zone, inside zone, inside zone, double slants.
They run it again with Cook. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective
Entering play
sidelines,
call, double
we take a
slants.
break. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Allen. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with
Entering
only
play
the
call,
2-minute warning
recent,
to stop
there
it
are
from here on out.
double slants, double slants. Coach suggestions, player, there are Chris Love, James Kapai, James, Postprintage, inside zone split.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. And they'll get him down.
Entering play
16.
call, player, there are 8 categories, you have 7 options, James Kapai is
Backed up in
selected.
the red zone. Another touchdown. It's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Entering play call, player, Chris Love, James Kapai, James Kapai, AHD slip screen, AHD slip screen, inside zone split, AHD misdirection, inside zone split.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. But he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
Call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 15 options,
if they
empty
close this
selected.
game out, just a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
46.
Entering play, kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
A chance for us to look now at the Bills' defense.
At their own 24-yard line.
They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense. They said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Young.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Entering
So
play
that
call,
flag obviously
coach
takes away the good
suggestions. There
yardage
are
that they had
7
on the play.
categories.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. Set, top 45. White.
Here's Young. Got a man. That's Leggett.
Entering play call, suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Young. That one complete to Leggett.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Brings up 3rd.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Entering play call, suggestions. There are 7 categories.
There on 3rd and 5.
Panthers, 1st down.
Young to throw. This is caught by McMillan.
Entering play call, suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40.
They'll throw again. Young. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Entering play call,
This definitely
suggestions.
4-down
There are 7
territory at this point,
categories.
but a critical 3rd down here.
Throwing. Young.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be shoved
Entering
out, but
play
not
call,
before he
coach
gets this down to the
suggestions. There are 7
20-yard line.
categories.
That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Young to throw it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
After that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
50, green.
Now Young. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard.
Entering play
Here's
call,
3rd down and 5.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the
Entering play call, suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Carolina Panther.
And he'll stop the clock.
Entering
with
play
5
call,
seconds to
coach
go there on this
suggestions.
fight.
There are 7 categories. WS Blitz 1. Double bracket.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. One last shot for Young. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in
Entering
this case,
play call,
we're asking
coach
a lot for them to even
suggestions.
think they
There
have
are
a
7
chance.
categories.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And it's incomplete. Now there is 1 second remaining. So they'll have time here for one more play.
Entering play call, special teams.
So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
So they've accomplished half
categories.
the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here's Young. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a 1 touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for the Bills, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.